Hi, my name is Cydney Scarano, and I am currently the Oyster River High School's JV girls soccer coach, and I have been with the soccer program at Oyster River High School as a coach since 2007, and prior to that, as a mom with two daughters playing soccer for the high school, I began my involvement with the Oyster River High School girls soccer team in 2004. So I go back about 10 years, and I have seen our grass field out by the concession stand at one time be in very good shape. As a matter of fact, early on when I joined the program, we felt that we had a great home field, and our preference was to always play at home because our field was in such nice condition. Unfortunately, as the years went on and as our usage increased, the field slowly but surely began to deteriorate. And I'm going to say it was maybe about 5 years ago that it got to the point where the head coach and I would look at each other and say, this is not even really an advantage to play at home anymore because the condition of our grass field deteriorated so much. By the middle of the season, and certainly at the end of the season, it had bumped up very badly. There were huge areas where there was no grass at all. The surface became uneven. And when you're a soccer team that plays possession ball, that's your style, and you work really hard on technique and skill level, that began to impact us in a negative way as a team. So it got to the point where we started looking forward to playing away as a higher and better advantage for us than actually playing on our home field. As an example, Portsmouth High School put in a turf field a few years ago. That became actually one of our favorite places to go and play because our team played so well on that beautiful turf, and it enabled us, our style of play, to be emphasized because the roll and the touch on the ball was so pure. Having a new athletic facility upgrade to serve our soccer teams would be hugely beneficial to our success as a team. I also coach for the Oyster River Youth Association. I train the volunteer coaches, and I train all the youth players from U11 to U14 for our town program. So twice a week, I meet with those age groups and I work with them. In the fall, when we start to lose daylight, our training times become very, very limited. A facility like the Athletic Facility Upgrade Project with lights to extend our training time would be a huge benefit to maximize our player development and to have an increased window of time to be able to work with our teams. That's on a daily basis, also on a seasonal basis, because it's playable for a larger period of time through the winter months. That would enable us to get out on the turf and get those touches in a season when we otherwise could not. I am also a parent and a taxpayer in the community, and as such, I have always appreciated Oyster River, the high quality of education it provides for our students, the success rate that our students have when they leave here and go on to higher education or whatever goals those young children, young students might have. We do things well in this district, and we're proud of doing things well. And I think that would be money very, very, very well spent, and it would serve so many people in our community, not just our high school students, but our middle school students, our Oyster River youth students, and not just one sport, but many sports. I think that was one of the best ways we can put our taxpayer monies at this point in time.